Hey guys, this is the second video of calculus on my blackboard, and on this video I'm going to show you guys a example of a limit and how to solve it. So let's start. We're using this function over here, limit of x tending to be 2 of the function x squared minus 4 divided by x minus 2. So how can we do this? By looking at this, we can already see that we can't put the number 2 on this function. So as I mentioned on the previous class, I told you guys when we can't put a number over there, we call this number a asymptote, a number that the functions wants to touch it but never touches. So let's draw this asymptote over here. Okay, so how can we solve this? Because we can't really substitute that. So by looking at this function, we can actually factorize it. So let's write like this. The function is going to be x plus 2 times x minus 2. Then we have the same thing over there, x squared minus 4 divided by x minus 2. Then we need to rewrite the limit here, limit of x tending to be 2. We can cut this out with this one over here, and we will have that the function is almost the same thing as the function x plus 2. But why do I say almost? Because we can't use the number 2, okay? It's going to look the same, almost the same actually, but we can't use the number 2. So let's just substitute here. If we substitute, we have 2 plus 2, that is going to be equal to 4, okay? So when x is tending to be 2, the y is going to be 4. So now we're going to see if this limit actually exists. But how can we do this? So we got that if we do this factor thing and substitute, we will have that the limit of x tending to be 2 is equal to 4. But now we need to do this test. This test is basically write like this: limit of x tending to be 2 with a plus sign over here, and also we have limit of x tending to be 2 with a negative sign over here of the functions. Let's rewrite this: x squared minus 4 divided by x minus 2, and x squared minus 4 divided by x minus 2. Okay, so if we do this, we can just get the limit of x tending to be 2 with a positive sign. What is this 2 with a positive sign, or any number with a positive sign over there? It's basically a number is slightly bigger than this number, but not much bigger. For example, 2.0001. Okay, we're going to substitute this on the function. If we have the negative one, let's write it over here. Limit of x tending to be 2 with a negative sign, we'll have 1.999. Okay, let me write this down over here. 0.999. Okay, of the function x squared minus 4 divided by x minus 2. And here the same thing, x squared minus 4 divided by x minus 2. Okay, so if we substitute those values, oh sorry, I wrote something wrong over here. It's 2.001, sorry, 2.0001 for example. Okay, so if you substitute this, you can do it on the calculator. You have that if the number is slightly bigger than 0, we will have that the answer is 4.0 0, 0, 0, 0, then a 9 over here. And now, if we put a number is slightly smaller, we will have that the answer is equals to, let me get here, 3.999 goes over. So if we take a look, it seems to be the same thing as 4. It tends to be 4. So the limit actually exists. So the limit exists on the function. So as we saw it before, let me put this to the side really fast. Oops. Okay, let me put this over here. Let me get this and get over here. Okay, so as we saw before, this function is the same, almost the same thing as x plus 2. What would the function x plus 2 looks like when x equals to 2? The answer is going to be 4, so it's going to be around here. But we need to write this with a open dot over here. Afterwards, I will explain to you guys what this open dot means. Okay. So let me continue this line. I did it a little bit smaller just to do this. And now, if x equals to 0, we know that the function y is going to be equals to 2. And with those 2 dots, we can already draw the function over here. Let me continue the line over here. Okay, this is going to be the line of the function. But what is this open dot? This open dot basically says that on this exact value, when x equals to 2 and y is equal to 4, this point doesn't exist because we can't really divide something by 0. This is basically the explanation of the open dot. Now, let's play around with the things we did on the last class. Let's try to use a limit of the same function, limit of x squared minus 4 divided by x minus 2 of x tending to be positive infinity, and limit of x tending to be negative infinity of x squared minus 4 divided by x minus 2. So what is infinity? What number we put on the calculator? As I mentioned before, it's going to be a pretty large number if we have positive infinity, and a pretty small number if you have negative infinity. A pretty small number, don't get confused, pretty small number is not 0.00001. A pretty small number is negative 1 million, for example. So if we substitute it, we will have here that if you put a positive infinity, we will have a positive infinity y. And if we put negative infinity, we will have a negative infinity y. So this is the example I wanted to show you guys. And yeah, if you like the video, leave a like button, and also subscribe to my channel. I'm going to post this stuff on the blog. If you guys want to take a look, just enter. The link is going to be on the description of the video. Thanks for watching.